Hello, hello. I about messed up, y'all. And I say I about messed up because I about forgot to come in and give y'all the energy forecast. Hey, Joyce. So, I've got a lot going on today. Super busy, but I promise you, I remembered, obviously. So I wanted to come in and give the energy forecast for this week. And tell you, like, there's a lot going on. I believe we have a full moon coming up this week also. So get ready for that. As a matter of fact, I know we have a full moon coming up this week. So be ready for that. It's going to come towards the end of the week. I will talk more about that later on this week. So that's going to be a separate live that I'll do for that and the energy that's going to be coming around it. But let's get straight into the energy forecast. Okay, so the first three cards, this contract card, it keeps coming up. So somebody out here has got a lot of contract shit coming up. All right, the first card, hello, good afternoon, good morning. The first card was the contract card in the upright position. The second card was the temple path. This one, y'all, I about wrote a freaking book with. Okay, there's a lot of good stuff with this one, the temple path in the upright position. And last is indecision. Hello, y'all say hello, please. So that's the cards for the energy forecast. Now let me break it down to you really quick, and then we'll get to the angel answers draw for this week also. So for your contract card, right here, this one, again, there's a committed connection of some sort. This union might be business deal, sale of a home, a marriage contract, something, okay? A new job, a commitment. Hi, Lisbeth. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Whatever this connection is, it's more than a casual agreement, okay? It's usually something that requires a document that's binding, at least for the time being. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind for everybody that's got something going on this week. This fits me perfectly. We have an expo that's coming up, but we signed an agreement, right? We signed a contract saying that we're going to show up. We're going to do it. We're not going to cancel. So that's things that, like, it's little things. I'm already married, so I'm not getting married. I'm already there. So those types of things. Maybe you're starting a new job, okay? Your second card, this is the one, even better. I know. You always end up catching a replay. So I guess there's a reason that I am late giving it, and it's not first thing in the morning, right? I'm so happy that you get to catch me live, Elizabeth. So this is the card, the second card. I'm telling you, like, I wrote a freaking book with this card. I want you guys to pay attention because there's a second part of this, and you'll hear me start talking about it. It's going to be the lights around the temple here, okay?
Mom.
Give me just a second, please, okay?
I want to tell you something about the last Class Connect.
Give me just a minute, I'm live. Okay, so the temple path in the upright position is going to represent the spiritual purpose and support, okay? So this represents your spiritual evolution. This is your own spiritual evolution. The winding path that you're on leads to a blessed temple and a lovely garden, symbolizing the spiritual destiny your soul has had in mind for this lifetime. Talk about getting deep. So what you're going through right now is all part of your soul's process. You're on your karmic path and heading in the right direction. This, like, I am filled with goosebumps. This is huge for a lot of people. This should be like hitting the nail on the head, okay? what you're going through now is part of your soul's process. You're on your karmic path and heading in the right direction, and the choices that you make now are important for your personal growth and your life lessons. All the lights, remember I said pay attention to those lights around the temple here. These lights, all these lights are representing the spiritual world, okay? All of these lights that surround the temple are your family members. Woo! Son, I'm filling up with goosebumps. They're your family members, your friends, your angels, your guides. They're all loving spirit helpers who long to assist you. So call upon them and be open to their wisdom and inspiration. Okay? You need to make sure that you're listening. Michael says, hurry up, my break's almost over. So this is a wonderful time. It's a life-expanding time, so keep in mind that your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connections, okay? Following your higher intentions will help move your life forward. Hi, Joyce. In dramatic ways, and connecting with spirit and your higher self will have a wonderful influence on all that you experience. This is a huge card for this week. Like, this is the card I was drawn to. This has the biggest impact on your week. So it's the Temple Path. And last is our indecision card. So what I wrote for this one's kind of short and sweet, but it is what it is. There's the presence of two or more possible, the wake-up call. There's a presence of two or more possible choices in your life. You're anxiously looking at two roads, wondering which would be the better choice. Yet you're standing still and feeling confused by the up and down emotion of indecision. You could stand here literally and look at these two roads for the next day, a month, a year, and by doing so, you're literally going to feel your life force energy draining away from you. So what you need to do is meditate, okay? It's time to meditate on the options. You need to see where your spirit is, where your spirit guides you. Consider which options you are resonating more with, and which one resonates both with the process and the goal, okay? You need to follow your heart and make the honoring choice. The honoring choice, okay? So that's what I have for the energy forecast for this week. Whew, kind of deep, but it's worth it. It is worth it. Okay, so let me just get this all shuffled up here. We're going back to the... Yeah, Joyce messaged me. Now I know why I was to be here. Oh, okay, so this resonates with you. Do you have a few choices? I know you do. You have a couple choices you're looking at, Elizabeth, yes? I feel it. I started to ask and they're like, yes! I'm like, yes, but Joyce had messaged me yesterday and she's like, I got the shit scared out of me. Can you help me out here? I'm like, okay, I'll try. Funny. It was a dream. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I had a lot going on yesterday. I really did, honestly. I know a lot of you saw my post that I put up. I finished quite a few projects. Actually, I finished up all of those smudge fans. I finished up some new sprays that I made. What did I do? I finished a lot of stuff up yesterday. Like, I was on a roll, man. I was really on a roll. And then I had Spirit come through and I was getting messages left and right. And I was like, man, what is up? So I messaged one of my dear friends and I was like, does this make sense to you? And she's like, no. And then I was like, okay, well, this is what I need to tell you. And she's like, oh my God. And everything just kind of clicked and it all resonated with her. And she's like, and she started explaining after I was completely done. I was like, oh, okay, all right. Yeah, it really does make sense. And now I know why I was told what I was told. And I'm glad that it helped you. So there we go. There we go. I'm just filling space here while I am told to stop shuffling and pick your card. Pick y'all's cards. Elizabeth, I have a card that I need to draw for you separately. We just had a jumper. Remain positive is... Remain positive and a peaceful resolution. So this was our jumper card, but remain positive and a peaceful resolution. And Elizabeth, I'm supposed to draw you a card out of the yes, no pile. The timing pile is what it is. Reconsider. There you go. Reconsider. I don't know what you are thinking about, but it's telling you to reconsider. So remain positive and a peaceful resolution. And that is your answers. Let me just read those real quick to you. Your peaceful resolution says, the challenges you're inquiring about are going to come to an end. Conflict will cease and soon be replaced with harmony. There will be a sense of peace shared by all, even if some only agree to disagree. Disagreements will be resolved in your favor. This includes struggles with employers, legal battles, arbitration, and even strife among family or friends. Be forgiving and understanding with those who may have been in error. Allow peace to come with grace and dignity for everyone. And then remain positive. It says, the angels are asking you to keep an optimistic attitude. There's a very positive momentum beginning to build toward the creation of your desires. You're speeding your dreams along by maintaining a cheerful and confident demeanor. It may seem as though your plans are taking a long time to manifest, but very soon you will see a change. Don't allow yourself to lose hope when your dreams are so close to coming true. Do you know what that reminds me of? Like, it just hit me. This is just like that time, or that saying that says, you know, you give up, and if you would have just continued another 5 seconds, like, everything you wanted was right there. If you would have just went 5 seconds longer, you would have seen everything that you wanted. Or, you know, if you'd have just, if you wouldn't have quit, you were so close to the finish line. If you'd have just turned that corner, you would have won. That's what that reminds me of. And then, of course, I want to reconsider. I want to go and see what that has to say for Elizabeth. Her card says there is an element of your plan that should be reevaluated. Take some time to really go through your project or proposal thoroughly. Share your intentions with a trusted friend or advisor who can give you objective feedback. Ask your angels for guidance. This is not the moment to make the change in your life that you're considering. A better time will come, or you'll realize that you wish to choose a different kind of transformation for yourself. I wanted to elaborate because I was hearing, it's like, that's kind of, you need to really read that to her so that she understands exactly why you're telling her to reconsider why we chose that card for her. So I wanted to do that. So there is your energy forecast for this week. I'm glad that, yeah, be patient. be patient. Reconsider. Just look at all the angles. Really go back through what it is that you're dealing with, Liz, and make sure that you have covered your bases. Be patient. Just make sure that you go through everything. Go over it with, like they said, a trusted friend. Make sure it makes sense. Okay, make sure you're not missing something. I have a feeling that maybe you're forgetting something and you're just not seeing it because you're looking at it with kind of tired eyes, so to speak. But maybe going over it with somebody who hasn't looked at it as many times as you have, they're going to be able to pick that up. Okay. Great. Good. Mwah! Thank you so much. Okay. Well, thank you all so much. The group that I have, Liz, you're more than welcome to join it. If you want, just say yes group and I will, put you in there. And for everybody else that's already in that group, it is attached to this page. It's a private members group. You are more than welcome to request to join as well. For those that are already in there, you're more than welcome to bring in people. Just make sure that they want to be there, okay? So we do a lot of learning in there, and that's going to pick up. Like I said, I'm really busy this week, but this is going to start to pick up a lot more than it has. So, and yes, okay, all right, great. I'll put you in there as soon as we're done here. And obviously, share your gifts in there as well. So, with that being said, thank you so much. I look forward to talking to y'all again later this week. Like I said, we're going to talk more about the full moon coming up. And, I am also kicking around an idea for some guided meditations and maybe a membership group for that. So if that's something y'all's interested in, go ahead and throw that in the comments as well. Until next Monday for the next energy forecast, I will see you then, and I'll catch you later this week for the full moon forecast. Bye. Much love to y'all.